Work, 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 work. You send me heavy work, work.
Hi, I'm Waiting Xu.
秀文章
Esther Mayorga.
Kiana Blackshaw,
Jason Thomas,
Kieran Bolger,
Rob Master Giovanni, and we are the top 20 percenters.
Ever since Rihanna first burst onto the music scene in 2005, it was clear that she had all the tools to become a superstar. Rihanna's voice is one of a kind and sets her apart from all other artists. Her amazing voice, along with her unique, edgy style, allows her to create one-hit record after another. Over the past decade, Rihanna has become an international superstar, developing an enormous fan base across the globe. Not only has Rihanna become one of the most successful musicians of this generation, she successfully branched out into other ventures. Rihanna is a sex symbol and is every marketer's dream. She has received several lucrative endorsement deals from companies because of how marketable she is and her huge following. Rihanna is also an extremely active humanitarian and is involved with many charitable causes. Rihanna has even taken her talent to the big screen, appearing in several movies and TV shows. Rihanna has also earned many accolades throughout her career. She became the youngest and fastest solo artist to score 14 #1 singles on the Billboard Hot 100. She sold more than 54 million albums and 210 million tracks worldwide. Rihanna is also the best-selling digital artist with more than 100 million downloads. According to Forbes, Rihanna has earned $75 million in 2016 on the strength of her diverse portfolio, making her the fifth highest earning artist of 2016, ahead of other stars such as Beyonce, Katy Perry, and Justin Bieber. As the years go by, it is evident that Rihanna will continue to show her longevity as she becomes even more successful. Robin Rihanna Fenty was born in Barbados in 1988. Rihanna had a rough childhood. She was deeply affected by her father's abuse of alcohol and cocaine, which led to her parents' divorce. Rihanna also suffered through excruciating headaches as a child. Rihanna was able to overcome this adversity from her childhood. She shows how great leadership qualities and is a great influence to her young fans to never give up no matter the circumstance. Rihanna would go on to be discovered at the age of 15 during a beauty pageant by record producer Evan Rogers, who was on vacation in Barbados at the time. Rihanna moved to the United States and lived with Rogers and his wife in pursuit of her dream. Rihanna showed tremendous courage by leaving her life in Barbados for the unknown in America. Rihanna was driven to succeed by her extrinsic motivation of becoming a pop star. The average person wouldn't even bother doing what Rihanna did. At 16 years old, she auditioned in front of music mogul Jay-Z, impressed him so much she was immediately signed by Def Jam Records.
Before long, Rihanna had signed contracts with Def Jam Recordings and bring out her debut album, Music of the Sun, in 2005. It debuted at number 10 of the Billboard 200 and sold out 2 million copies worldwide despite receiving only mixed reviews from critics. Her second album, A Girl Like Me, was released the next year. The album not only became a huge commercial success, charting in the top 10 in 13 countries, but also established the young singer as a teenager sensation. It featured the hit single SOS, which peaked at number 1 on the US Billboard Hot 100. In 2009, her much-awaited album Red R was out. She adopted a new musical style in the album, which was well received by her fans. The album reached number 4 on the US Billboard 200 chart and featured the single Rude Boy, which topped the US Billboard Hot 100 for 6 weeks. Following the release of Unapologetics and its complete tour, Rihanna aimed to take hiatus from recording music stay. He wanted to have a year to just do whatever she wants, artistically, creatively. In January 2014, Rihanna began work on her 8th studio album, Artie. Artie is her 8th studio album show title. Its world debuted as number 9 on US Billboard, but continued to follow her own instincts. Her work striving to make an impact by doing the very anti-essence of what the public expects.
From chic, sophisticated, to edgy, to pretty and pink, she is able to transition through many fashion stages, being able to keep up with the latest trends and in some cases creating her own. Complex Magazine states that Rihanna has quickly become one of the biggest forces in fashion due to her impeccable style and endless flow of redesigned gear. It seems that Rihanna is always coming up with new gear, but what's most important is her ability to make each of those items sell out. When it comes to strategy, Rihanna makes sure that each of her many designs are original and authentic, which leaves her consumers wanting more. She is able to create designs in all areas, including sneakers, clothing, accessories, and even makeup. Ultimately, she does a little bit of everything, so that she is able to continuously be of interest and sell her items. Her originality and authenticity has led many other fashion brands to seek for her endorsements and collaborations. As of today, Rihanna's net worth is $160 million, and some of that can be due to her many endorsement deals. For example, in 2014, Puma announced Rihanna as new creative director and brand ambassador, and released her first sneaker design in 2015. According to the Wall Street Journal, Puma has had an 11.5% sale rise in their fourth quarter in 2016, about a year after Rihanna's sneaker was put out in stores. It is proven that Rihanna's contribution to Puma has boosted their sales in the women's segment. Her design of the shoe Creepers was later named Must-Have Shoe of the Year, also making her the first woman to receive this award. In March 2015, it was announced that Rihanna would be the new face of Dior, which would then make her the first black woman spokesperson for Dior. In this, she makes history, and these are some examples of how her creative thinking and innovation has led to her numerous opportunities of success throughout some years. When it comes to culture, it seems that creating new ideas in fashion is in her nature. Her goals in fashion are not only to create trends of tomorrow, but also to create styles that can fit into anyone's wardrobe.
In 2013, Rihanna's Diamonds World Tour was the fifth highest grossing tour of 2013 and was met with positive reviews from critics. The Diamond World Tour brought in $142 million. Rihanna's tours are so successful in part because of her incredible stage presence, whether it's her jaw-dropping looks, charismatic personality, or her tremendous vocals. Rihanna is a pleasure to see perform live. Rihanna hasn't announced her 2017 tour yet, but it is likely to be bigger than ever before as her brand continues to mature. And it's sure to be a very profitable one as her team continues to coast off recent success. Millennials make up the majority of Rihanna's fan base, which call themselves the Rihanna Navy. Millennials were young enough to become interested in her during their teen years and have since grown with Rihanna and continue to be faithful followers. This demographic has proven very beneficial and impactful to ensure Rihanna's longevity. These same millennials are coming into the years in their life where they will begin to make more money and spend more disposable income on seeing Rihanna perform. Rihanna grew her Twitter following from 34 to 70 million followers in just 2 years. On average, her fan base is 64% female and 36% male. This shows how she has been able to figuratively speak to her female audience while not alienating her male following.
In terms of charity, Rihanna has time and again proven her dedication to helping children in need. She created the Believe Foundation in 2006 for terminally ill children by providing them educational, financial, social, and medical support. In 2012, she created the Carolina Foundation in honor of her grandparents. They support and fund effective and innovative education and health programs all over the world. Through the Carolina Foundation and a breast cancer treatment center in her hometown, Rihanna received Harvard University's 2017 Humanitarian of the Year. And after that, Dior announced its partnership with the Carolina Foundation. These two non-profit foundations Rihanna created are symbols of S corporation, which is a type of corporation that has 100 or less shareholders and doesn't pay federal income taxes. Rihanna is also involved in other charity organizations which focus on environmental issues, AIDS, and disaster relief, such as Beat to Beat AIDS, Feed American, and City of Hope.
Rihanna has won many awards in her time as a pop singer. In total, she has won over 130 awards and has been nominated for even more. Some of her greatest awards won are 18 MTV Awards, including 1 Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award, 12 Billboard Awards, 8 People's Choice Awards, and 8 Grammys, 5 BET Awards. She was most recently recognized for her Humanitarian Award, which she accepted at Harvard University. By definition, a leader is a person who influences and inspires people to follow. In receiving this award, Rihanna showed that she cared for her home country of Barbados because she saw a problem in her home country and tried to fix it, which is inspirational. Not only is Rihanna successful in her music career, she is also successful in the film industry. Her first big movie role was in the movie Battleship, which came out in 2012. Another one of her successful films was the animated movie Home, which came out in 2016. Branching out into the film industry shows Rihanna as being well-rounded. Also, by being part of both children's movies and other mainstream movies, she is able to reach a much larger audience. Through a business standpoint, it is positive when a musical artist can branch out into the film sector because it improves their brand and lengthens their longevity.
Multiple times, Rihanna has rejected the title of being a role model herself, and many will say she is not the best choice for the younger generation to look up to. But contrary to most, and even to her own beliefs, Riri can certainly be a great person to look up to and admire. Rihanna has gone through adversity throughout her whole career, whether it be from critics of her attitude, dress, and opinions on certain matters, or the trauma she dealt with after her domestic violence incident involving ex-boyfriend and fellow artist Chris Brown. But through all this, Rihanna has found ways to persevere and make these negatives into a positive. She has always stayed loyal to herself and her beliefs, no matter what has come her way, and people, especially young women, look at that as self-empowerment and self-determination. In business, loyalty plays a huge part in what you do culture-wise from a business mindset and impacts what you can accomplish in the present and in the future. With Rihanna's authenticity never coming into question, she is looked at as someone people can look up to and guide them into a world of self-worth and confidence. How Rihanna carries herself gives women the strength and confidence to be the only thing they should be, themselves. She makes it feel like it is okay to be different, okay to deviate from the norm, because as long as you are staying true to you, it is the best and right thing to do. Rihanna has also dipped into the previous mentioned endeavors, such as the fashion industry, with her own Puma line, primarily involving shoes, as well as also appearing in movies and TV. This shows how the longevity of her career can be increased as she heads into different industries after having success in music.